What's up, guys? Tristan here. Today I'm going to be showing you my Sky Striker deck profile. I decided to wait until today to do it because last time was locals. I went 3-1. The deck performed very, very well. My matchups were round 1. I played Trickstar Sky Striker. Shout out Eric. It's a really good match. I lost in game 3. I had too many, I decided my controls in evenly matches and I just kept drawing them and I just couldn't get to anything and he just had all the outs. But it was a fantastic match. It was really fun. Round 2 I played a really bad deck. I played this one dude who plays Yugioh at her deck, or at her locals. So that was a 2-0 obviously. But it was kind of cool, that matchup, because the second Yugioh dude, if he leaves the field by any way, he gets to summon stuff. So I had to kind of work around that. But yeah, it was a really easy matchup, obviously. Round 3, I played Goki Nightmare. Shout out TJ. I won that in 3. Yeah, I won that in 3. I lost game 1, and then I won the next 2. That was a really good match too. He bricked though. Game 3, he just had all hand traps, which was kind of sucky for him. But that was pretty fun. And then round 4, I played Ultrageist. Game 1, he didn't really do much, and then game 2, he had me under anti-spell, but then he desired, and most of his monsters were gone, so at that point, it was just a very slow grind. He Reapered me both games too, but the Reapers didn't really do much. I just kept getting more advantage. But yeah, we'll get right into the profile. It's a pretty standard list, but I have a couple different quirks. This is a going second list. I really like the going second version just because I suck at dice rolls, so it makes it so that I don't automatically lose. And B, this deck is kind of like True Draco in a sense, where it's really good at breaking boards with Afterburner, Jamming Wave, Widow Anchor, stuff like that. It can really break boards really nicely. So yeah, we'll get right into it. So obviously you play your 3-Ray. She's amazing. Yeah, if they Reaper you, you can chain to tag out. If your Lynx die, she can summon herself back. It's really good. So that's it for that. And then for hand traps, we played 3 Droll, 3 Ash, 2 Veiler, and then the 1 Infinite Impermanence. So in the future, I definitely want these Veilers to be infinites, because while they technically do the same thing, Infinite can work on your turn, which was actually really relevant a couple times, especially when your opponent does the extra lock or extra link on you, or they make Trigate and stuff. It's just another card to bait them. And obviously Veiler helps on against their turn, but on your turn sometimes you just need the Infinite. So I need to find 2 more so I can play 3. But overall this is pretty good. I drilled someone once or twice. Ash is just good against everything, obviously. It's not that good against Sky Striker, in my opinion, because you can only really do it to 1 or 2 cards, and you'd rather Ogre or Droll them in general. But yeah, I feel like this is a pretty good ratio. I'm not playing the Ghost Reapers. I don't own Ghost Bells, so I'm not playing Ghost Bell. What else is there? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like yeah, I'm not playing Ghost Ogre, I'm not playing Ghost Bell. Yeah, I can't think of any others. But I feel like this is pretty good. If these are infinites, I feel really good about this. Alright, so that's it for the monsters. Next for the spells, we have 3 Startup Engage. This card is the nuts, obviously. I mean, it's a pot of greed. A couple times today, I opened 2 of these. That was amazing. I played David today while we were testing. He's also playing Trickstar Sky Striker. I opened 3 of these. This card just gets you there. It's absolutely insane. Without this card, this deck would be complete trash. Up next, we have our 3 Hornet Drones. I've seen a couple lists play 2, and while I can kind of agree with it, I like that I played 3 because you only have 6 monsters to make your guys, and you just want to get to it as quick as possible. A couple times yesterday, I'd have especially against Ultrageist, I had 2 of these set because the anti-spells, activate both, get 2 tokens, make some link plays. It was really nice. I really like this card. And then also, I have the Bernie Sanders token. That's my token for these guys. And, you know, putting this into attack mode after a turn and attacking with Bernie was pretty lit. It was pretty lit. Alright, so this is a little more of a quirky thing that a lot of lists don't play. So I'm playing 2 Widow Anchor. A lot of them play 3. So my reasoning behind this is that, like I said, this is a going second build. And so this isn't as good going second as it is going first. Obviously going first, you want to set this because this is your main interruption. Now going second, obviously this can help you break boards, but it's not as necessary as another card. So the reason why I'm playing 2 is because I'm playing 2 Afterburner. So pretty much you're swapping the third for this for a second of this. Afterburner was absolutely amazing. Literally, it's your Trident, and then if you have 3 or more, you get the spell pop too that doesn't target, and that was relevant a couple times today or yesterday. So I really enjoyed this ratio. We play 2 multi-roll. Like for a while I was testing with 1, but you just want to see 2 because you want to see this card without searching it. And so yeah, this card is insane. You just out-grind decks so much when you have this card. However, with like the Trickstar matchup, it gets really dicey because if they can reincarnation you a couple times and you're banishing stuff off of this, like you start to really get low on your resources. So you gotta be like really smart with it. And I was also like, I was misplaying a lot because like I'd have 2 counters on this. I'd have this, and so like I'd set the Widow Anchor and then I'd like set the other 2, even though I'd only need like 1 of them. Like it would be like an engage and like an Afterburner I use or something. And so I'd set both of them, but then this wasn't live for the Snatch Steal part. So that's something that you got to be aware of. Like, you don't want to use all of them. Like, you don't want to get blown out or, like, not have your effects in order. So that's a thing that you guys have to watch if you're playing this deck. Next, we play 2 of the Field Spell and then 2 Terraforming. I like this ratio a lot. Like, this card's really good. Like, it's so freaking good. Literally just dualitying every single turn is really good. And then like if you open these 2 and you don't have a way to ray or the token, you just go multi-roll effect, set area 0, special ray, and now you got your engine going. And then the 2 Terraforming, it's extra spells in the grave. And then even like let's say you opened you opened these, right? And then or like you went like this or something, you can still search for the other area 0, and then you can set the other Terraforming, and then you can duality. So like it's not even that bad to have the extra Terraforming, and like you can even multi-roll the Terraforming away. So it's really not that bad to have just 2 and 2. And also it's an easy side out card as well, if needed. So next we're gonna go to the 1-ofs for the Sky Striker cards. So 1 Hercules base. This is your Zodiac combo. You kind of just have to play it. But at the same time, it's also like really relevant. Just being able to attack multiple monsters and then also getting a draw for each. So that's actually a really good effect. And then also, obviously the effect Recycle is very needed in this deck because you go through your Link monsters very quickly. Next, we have 1 Xiaoming Wave. This is all you really need. But yeah, it was good. It came up a couple times. And then, sorry for my voice crack. We have 1 Shark Cannon. This card is also amazing. This helped me like steal monsters to help link up and stuff. And then even like in the Spiral matchup, you can Shark Cannon like their Quick Fix or something. Like it's really relevant. It's nice. And then finally 1 Eagle Booster. So not a lot of people play this. I'd say probably about like 50% of lists. For those of you who don't know what this card is, obviously, if you control no monsters, you can activate this card. You target 1 face-up monster on the field. That target is unaffected by card effects this turn, except its own. And then if you have 3 or more spells in your graveyard, it cannot be destroyed by battle this turn. So pretty much it's Forbidden Lance, which is really good, and it came up a lot. So like my opponent would summon Firewall. I think like in the matchup with TJ with Gokis, he'd summon Firewall. I had a guy, he tried to like bounce it. You go Eagle Booster, or like if they're trying to kill you, you can Eagle Booster so it can't be destroyed by battle. In the mirror match, they can't Widow Anchor you. Like there's just a lot of good stuff that this card can help protect you from. So I enjoyed it a lot. I'm definitely gonna keep it in there. It was amazing. Next for like more engine cards, 3 Foolish Burial Good, 1 Metal Foe Fusion. I actually drew this like 2 or 3 times yesterday, but it wasn't bad because I draw it with like multi-roll, the field spell, twin twister. Like you can just get rid of it. And this card, there's so much versatility. You can send Metal Flux Fusion, you can send Engage, you can send like an Afterburner if you're like need that right away. It's really good. I really like that card. Next, we're playing just 2 Twin Twister. I was playing 3, but we didn't have room. Me and David, shout out David. He really helped me with this list because it was a little bit different earlier in the day, and he really helped me like finish it out. So shout out him. Yeah, 2 Twin Twister is really good. Against Ultrageist, really helped me just blow them out. So I liked it a lot. And then we got 1 Rhoda because it searches Ray and it's a spell. And then the Boy Upstart, my favorite card. I finally get to play in the deck after like 3 years. We in there. Alright. So next up for the extra deck, you have your token, Mr. Bernie Sanders. We got our 3 Kagari and our 3 Shizuku. We don't have the Wind Link yet, so these are all the ones you play, but these are amazing. This one gains attack. This one decreases your monster's attack. This one adds a spell from a graveyard. This one adds a spell from your deck during the end phase. And boy, oh boy, are these cards just super stupid. At one point, I had this guy had this chick up to like 25 or 2800 attack. It's just this. Oh, I just love it so much. It's awesome. There's not much to say about these. Like they're pretty like straightforward. So, I got Reapered against Altergeist. Game 1, he Reapered this, and then Game 2 he Reapered this, and yeah, it was fine. It wasn't that bad. Next, we have 1 Nightmare Mermaid. So this is if they give you the Ibly and they don't extra link you can make that. 1 Nightmare Phoenix. Made this a whole bunch yesterday. Really good. 1900 beat stick, pop spell cards, etc. 1 Ib. So it's another pretty much generic link too. And then also a lot of lists that I saw in Europe, they were playing the Village of the Spellcasters card or whatever, where if you don't control a spellcaster, you can't activate spells. So I decided to have this in there just in case someone decided to play that, and I want to out for it. However, I might change it to, there's this generic link too that just came out that's a common, that I saw Eric playing, and it's like literally just 2 monsters, and it's like an arrow up and an arrow down. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to switch that for this, because I don't think the spellcaster field spell is going to actually be played. But yeah, so that's what I would change for that. 1 Nightmare Unicorn. I'm glad I picked one up before the fucking the locals, because this card came up 2 or 3 times. It was absolutely insane. Yeah. We got 1 Triple Burst Dragon. This card is also insane. I used it against Goki. It's a big 2400. It does piercing. And then you can tribute it to special summon a link 2 or lower. So what I did is I tributed it to summon a Shizuku. And then Shizuku got its effect in the end phase of Search. So it was really good. I enjoyed that a lot. This is supposed to be a Dengrisu. I didn't find one before the tournament. Literally, it never even came up. So I'll probably cut it. I really missed the Nightmare Cerberus, because there was times where I wanted to pop a monster, and then it's also I think 18 or 1900 attack. So like, I'd probably switch that for Cerberus. And then we played the 1 Borload. It came up. I never summoned it during the tournament, but it came up during testing against David with Trickstar Sky Striker. It's really good to make. And then the final cards is the Utopia Package. I never had to make it, but you can make it in this deck. How you do it is you have to have a Ray, and then you have, where is it? You have to have multi-roll plus the field spell. So like you normal summon Ray, multi-roll, airspace, multi-roll effects, send area 0. And the area 0 will summon another Ray. You make Utopia the Lightning, and then you can attack over like the what's it called, the Ultimate Falcon. So that's your out to that. Like I said, I never had to make it yesterday, but it's just there because this deck can't really deal with Ultimate Falcon. So yeah, so we'll get right into the side now. The side was pretty decent. I didn't side in everything yesterday, so like things might change. But yeah. So we played 3 Mind Control. Obviously, we're going second. Honestly, I might make it to 2 Mind Control. It's really weird because like I sided in 3, and I saw all 3 against Eric. Like I had 1, and then I drew 1 for turn, and then like 2 turns later I drew the 3rd Mind Control. And like while it's really good breaking boards, and this is really good against like Tri-Gate because you can just they have to activate it. So like I don't know, it's good. I'm definitely gonna keep it. And it's really good against the Mirror too. So you can take their link and then you can link out and stuff. So it's really good. 3 shared ride. This is for only when you're going first. Like I said, this is a going second deck. However, against the Trickstar matchup, you have to go first because otherwise, if they can set up the reincarnation, you literally just lose. You don't automatically lose, but like you just get really far behind. So this is for that matchup, for their searching and stuff. And then any other deck you want to go first against. Honestly, like Goki, you can go second against. And even Spiral you can go second against as long as you open hand traps, obviously. But yeah, I like it a lot. Next we have 3 Call by the Grave. I did side it against Eric when I went first, but then he ghost spelled it, so that was really depressing. But yeah, this is whenever you go first. Next we have 3 Typhoon. I only sided against Altergeist for the anti-spells. Didn't see it, but that's what it's there for. And then we have our 3 Evenly Matched, because Evenly Matched is a hell of a card. Shout out TJ. He had the extra link on me. I evenly matched him, and he lost. So yeah, that's the deck profile. I don't know how much I'd really change. Honestly, I think the main deck is really solid right now. Besides like the infinite impermanences. The side deck is pretty good. I don't think I'd change much right now. Like I kind of want to play ghost spells, but I don't own them. But yeah, I feel like that's pretty good. Like I said, I'd change this for Cerberus. Change this for that Link 2 that points down. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name. It's not under Clock Taker because that takes effect monsters, and you need to have it generic enough so that you can use tokens. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. This is a really good template for a deck, I'd say. You can definitely make your own little changes and stuff. There's definitely nothing wrong with that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more Sky Striker content, definitely subscribe to my channel because this is the deck I will be playing for the next couple months. So I'm going to be doing a lot of updates, a lot of discussions, etc. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.